start. Sheesh. Boy, had a rough night, but I'm here. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to do some live trading on NQ this morning. Let's see what we can do. I already took a couple moves if you see. Let's see. So we got a buy down off of this order block. Took it, exit out of this resistance level. What else? Oh, we sold off of this order block. Let's mark this up. I kind of came in and rushed the whole process. Let's see, we got this entire range over here. We actually missed the entry off of 268. Looking for an entry over this order block right here. This. So we actually missed that. Damn. Whatever. You just gotta be patient, wait for the next setup. There goes the entry. I mean, we have an entry coming up right here. It's possible we could get an entry right here, maybe. Get a push up, a slight push up. Make it, nope. Nah. Yeah, we're looking for a short at 268. We just missed it. Stops will be just above this high. Wait, we might have an entry coming up. One, two. Nope, not yet. I set a pending. So market. We want to use TradeView. I'm not going to place any trades because TradingView is a little laggy. Just using that as a chart for recording. I'm not going to record my actual TradingView account. That sucks. We just missed the entry right here. Our anticipation is to break these lows down here. That'd have been a nice nice husky move if we were able to actually get in that position. Didn't want to force it. Probably should have entered off of the low of this order block zone and just had my stop up here. It would have been more so like something like this. We would have been in right now and swimming in the money. But let's see what happens with the rest of the morning. Let's move this over. Alright, so we have a buy signal right here. Let's look at the hour, see what we're working with. Yeah, that's a huge wick. Huge wick at the bottom. Excuse me. But this looks like a good move to actually continue to the downside. It looks overextended. We got some divergence right here. We need price to break this lows. These levels right here. So if we can get in the market and get a sniper entry, that would be amazing. We might not be able to get that move though. Move might have already been made. these lows and hit this level down here. We missed that move though. It's all good. We missed that entry. We'll mark this off real quick. Some support. Boom. Mark off these wicks. Just marking off these wicks to see what we have to work with. Go down to 15. See. How about this? These highs and lows. These highs and lows. Let's see. Go back to the 5 1 minute. Oh, come on, I'm always getting this. Yeah, it's a little choppy right now. The market is a bit choppy. It's not really choosing a direction. That was our entry up here though. We should have gotten in right here, taking it down to take out this low right here, this liquidity level. If we can get a re-entry opportunity, definitely take that because well, price is pushing down to that level now, so it's kind of too late for that. Too late for that. We missed the move. Ooh. It's all good. It was all good just a week ago. Dang, that was the move, y'all. Yeah, that was the move. Alright, so I think this is no longer valid. Let's go ahead and we do have price right here creating a nice little continuation pattern. Let's see. Let's take that out since we're no longer looking at that. You know what I mean? Nice continuation pattern right there. Dang. Yeah, that was the solid move. The entry off of up here, this order block. Then the entry off of, who's it? Let's say 6, what? What's that? 6 what? 26821. 26821. 268. I should say 25, whatever. Yeah, that was the entry. Still didn't. We didn't get it though. Could have sold off at the top of this. I mean, the low of this range. So 100 stop. Already 1 to 1. Already more than 1.5 to 1. Yeah, we could have entered that and then taken out these lows for a nice 3 to 1. Alright, we got a continuation candle. Using the Havner sweep, we might be able to find a re-entry. nice though. All right. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I'm not even streaming. I'm just recording. Oh god. No, I have to do the whole intro all over again. All right, we taking a look at NQ. Let's see what we got to work with. Uh, Draw some fish real quick. There's some divergence right there. Boom, boom. Got some divergence right here. Do we? No, nothing right there. All right. Let's see. All right, we already have one position in the bag. That's already in the bag right there. Ah, see the order block. Boom. Nice little break and retest of the order block right here. Yeah, this could very well be a continuation to take out this low right here, and then take out these lows. I would have loved for price to just pull back a few more ticks. So we'd have entered off of this zone 628. We missed it by a couple ticks. We might have an opportunity to re-enter, but the thing is, we're in this zone. Could easily want to break above, take out these highs. So just gonna be very mindful of that. It's doing a nice little retest of that order block or continuation pattern. I think it's creating a nice little consolidation area. Let's move this out of the way, right? So you can see what I see. Zoom in a bit. We get a nice sell signal right here from the trading system. Alright, so how about this? Turn off Advertex Suite, right? Turn this off for a second. Boom. I gotta mark off these positions. I took a couple other positions already. I gotta mark those off. This is what I'm looking for now, though. Only thing is, we have a range being created between this order block and this one. I'm gonna change the color of these bad boys. No, let's do something brighter. Yellow. No. Let's do charcoal. Yeah, alright. Do a little aqua. If we can get a push to that 268, oh man, that would be love. Like, I'm trying to get a sniper entry. 628, 268. I mean, that's where we want to enter the market. That's where we want to enter the market. That order block, though. Just gonna be patient. We want to mitigate a risk, have a very tight stop, and Oh no. All right, we're in the market. All right, stop's gonna be what? 26 above. Targets down here. Stop. My only concern is that price is going to break these highs. All right, so we just gotta hold on, see how price reacts. I am concerned about this range that it created with these two order block patterns. So let's see. Might be able to just take it down to like the 382 level, which would be 238. 238, maybe right here. That won't be too bad of a move, honestly. 238. Is that a 1 and 1? 1.5 to 1. That's not bad. Yeah, see, it's reacting off of that order block. We don't want it to do that. It's wicking a lot off of that. See, this range, this level, I told you. It's wicking a lot off of that. I do not like that. Come on, we need to push at least all the way down to this one. Let's push through. There we go. Nice little push through. Nice push through. There we go. That's the first TP hit. Let's bring these stops into profit because we're not taking any losses. I'm gonna sell right here. Let's just set up the buy. Exit out of those. Alright, stops in profit. Cancel that order. There we go. Nice push. Nice push. You know what? We're gonna actually take it down to this level. To this low. Move the stop. Stops further in profit. Let's get that push. That push to take out that low. I should move. Boom. Is it out of these positions? Just a little bit further, and we're good. We're out the market. And with 5 accounts, all you need is like $100 a day. That's 500 a day. Like, who can't use an extra 500 a day, an extra 2,500 a week, an extra 10,000 a month? You know what I mean? Like $100 a day, literally, boom. And that's how it's done, people. Let's close out these other. Let's close those out. That's how it's done. Bing, bang, boom, bop, bing, bop, bam. All right, that's it. We got our move for the day, and now it's time to call it one. Let's move this back. Look, boom. How about it? That order block. What I tell you? This order block pattern. We sold it. Took out these lows or the low of that order block range. Then we're out. Great analysis, right? Gotta toot my horn. You gotta toot your horn when you're doing well. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you guys got a little, you know what I mean, caught some ticks with me. I don't see anybody on here. I'm a new YouTuber. I'm a new streamer, let alone not the most. Well, I'm not even gonna say not the most. I'm definitely not known as a trader in this space. But hopefully you guys see this stream or watch this video later, and yeah, you learn something. You see how I'm analyzing the market, how I'm adjusting to price action. I'm not married to a position. I'm trading what I see, and that's it. That is it. Today is a good day. I'm about to check profits for the day. I am trading 5 Apex PA accounts. So these are funded accounts. These are funds, actual funds that I'm trading with. This is not simulated. As far as like the evaluation goes. So yeah, that was a good trade. And then now for the day, I'm going to go ahead and mark up the other positions that I took, so you can see exactly where my head has been. Let's go remove that. Alright, so where are the other positions? Where they at? Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Alright, so we got the buy there. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark these off real quick, and that'll be it for the live stream. And for today's live trading session, what time is it? In and out. I got in late, and we're still done by 10:15. Market open at 9:30. I signed on late, but I signed on around like 9:35. Still managed to catch a move. You know what I mean? Still managed to catch this at 9:36. I saw the pull down to this order block. I did a quick analysis. Saw an order block on, what was it, the hour time frame? Yeah, this hour time frame. This continuation order. Boom. Continuation pattern. I saw that, and I think it was also on the 15. Let's see. Where was it? The 5. Yeah, the 5. There it is. This order block that was never mitigated. So I saw how price was reacting out of here. It came up above that zone or that level. It came back. I entered. Took it up. Bang. All right. Price is still pushing. I wouldn't be surprised if it broke these lows that I was anticipating. You know what I mean? Like break this low right here. Look at how price is reacting to this level that I marked off. You got to trust your analysis. You know what I mean? Like, don't second guess yourself. That's how you're able to get into these sniper positions. Just being patient and executing off of what you see. All right, so this is a nice break below this order block. Now, what I'm anticipating, price the boom. We'll do one of these to take out these lows. You know, let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. But all right, so let's mark off these other positions that I had. We sold it at 265. It was over here. Let's see, 265. What's this move right here? This. Oh, look at that push. Man. Look at that push. All right, we got equal low. We got a little tweezer bottom action going. So this actually might be a nice little stop hunt to continue to the upside. But it looks different on trading views. It looks like a tweezer bottom. But over here, what is this? We're on 1 minute. Yeah, the 1 minute looks completely different on this chart. Aren't any equal lows on the last two candles on TraderVate, so I don't know. The data might be slightly different. I don't see why it would be, but we're just gonna work with what we have in this continuation. Ooh, that push. Maybe we should have, but I'm not gonna be that type of trader. You know what I mean? That if only we would have held to take out this low, it would have been 3.5 to 1. But guess what? We still got 2.5 to 1 on that move. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely gonna take out this low now. Not that I wouldn't say definitely, but that's what my analysis says. That'd have been a nice 5 to 1. Look at this zone off of that order block again. Off of that order block, if I was greedy and if I was over trading, I'd be like, oh, this is the second opportunity to enter off the market. At least take it up to that point, since this is already in motion. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But this position already played out. Let's respect that. If anything, we will be longing out of this. What's that? 40 ticks. Take it up. What we got? That's almost 4 to 1 right here. We can get a buy stop because it just took out these lows. Ooh, that would have been husky. I was waiting for that entry too to take out these lows. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 minutes later. You know what I mean? But don't let stuff like that mess with your head. All right, we're getting a pull back up. I'm just going to maybe watch this a little bit to see how price reacts around here again. Because if it continues to break lower, then we have these levels down here from the hour time frame that it could go after or keep pushing to take out. Let's see if the sellers are still active. We got nice little wicks at the bottom. Might be able to take a nice little scalp position to the upside for a 4 to 1 or 3.5 to 1. You know what I mean? There goes price right there. And in the market, well, I'm not actually in the market. If you take this position, I'm just following the analysis. I'm done for the day as far as trading goes. So I'm actually going to check the profits for the day. And this is something that me as a beginner trader, I never really honed in on, is being able to like listen, just check your progress for the day. And then it's like, do you want to overtrade? You know what I mean? Do you want to overtrade and lose all the progress that you made for the day? It's like, no, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? All right, cool. I'm up, what, 8? Roughly 8:30 on all of the accounts. 8:28, 8:39, 8:29, 8:28. All right, yeah. All right, so yeah, we're good. We're good. There's no need to do any other trading unless we see an opportunity like this. All right, I like how it's creating some divergence right there, actually. So this might be, I don't know, y'all. This might actually be an opportunity to take it back to the upside, take out the highs of the market. We have a nice level at 175 for a buy. Let's see, 175 for a buy. Boom. That'd have been our buy right there. So far, 163 is the low of the market. Like 162.75. So 50. Let's go 70. 79. That will be the stop. If price were to come back up, wait, hold up. We just gotta adjust it as price action matures. 171 is the entry now. Now it's only 63 point risk. 157 is the low. So we need to take this to 167. 147. Is price going to continue to break these lows and try to reach this level down here from the hour time frame? Well, I guess we will see. My analysis is telling me that our new entry is at 168 now. 168. This low is 55. Let's do 75. All right. And mind you, in order for this to be a valid position that I'm looking at, we need price to break above, retest, and then take out. Go back to mitigate this order block over here. Then continue to the upside. That's what I'm looking for. Wait, didn't mean to do that. That's what I was trying to delete. All right, cool. So that's what I would be looking for right there. Let's see. Price. Let's adjust price. It's 162 now. Entry is 162. That's where entry will be. The lowest 148. So now from 148, 53, 63. Let's go to 73. Boom. All right, so here we go. We need price. This is what we're looking for. All right, we're just watching the market. See if this analysis plays out. Yeah, we would need a close, a break in a close. You see, we're getting these wicks off of this order block for the 5 minute. But we need price to break above with a close candle, and then retrace, and then get a strong push to the upside and a break and close above this level. So just got to be patient when watching the market. In the meantime, scheme time, there goes a nice push to the upside. And that is now invalidated. Yep, that push down, that last little push down invalidated this move. I'm not going to chase the market. I'm not going to force anything. That could be a stop point. Still anticipating price to break this level, close, retrace to this level, and then push up. Let's see if we got to make any adjustments to our charts. Let's see. Nope. Nah. That's it. This position has been invalidated. Yep. That's it. Boom. Alright. We didn't get that close, see? If we would have been a little greedy and not patient, we'd have definitely entered right here and then got wicked out and then taken out. Stops would have been hit almost immediately. So we needed that close and a retrace, but we didn't even get a full touch of the low of this order block. So we needed a close and a touch of this order block, a retracement, and then a push up. All right, so that's it. Let me go ahead and mark off these other positions we took for the day. Gotta clean this chart up a bit over here on this end. Let's see. We have a sell at 265. Let's see, we got a sell at 265 over here. 265. What's this? Buy. Sold off here. That move is not coming up. Oh, okay. There we go. That was a short loss. I didn't like the way my head was. I kind of entered the market, so 255. So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. It was 255, and that I closed that position out at 258. So it was a loss of like 3 ticks. It was like a loss of $9 or something like that right there. And then I actually re-entered. I should like this pattern, this order block right here. I'm looking at price as this stop hunt, maybe. Or, yeah, I'm thinking stop hunt, maybe. Get a close. New candle just opened up. Break back above, retest, and continue. But as far as this concerned, this might actually just be a break and a retest of this order block to continue down. Take out these levels. Let's see how this next candle develops. Let's see. Alright, then I sold at 265 right here. 265. The stop was above here. Bum bum. And quick scout 265 at 229. Boom. Alright, so that was that move. That was a winner. We had a winner, loser. I stopped myself out actually and closed it out. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, because this one was actually right here on those candles. So now it's that, and then we have this position that goes to that entry. So that's cool. This looks like a entry to the upside. If we can get we already got a break above. You can get a nice little break above. So what's that? A 1-to-1. So 1-to-1. Price looks like it just wants to keep dumping though. It keeps pushing. It might take out this level from the hour time frame. This liquidity level. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. What it do. Yeah, man. We gonna find that support. What time is it? 10:33. I gotta get out of here. Actually, I gotta get to the gig. You know what? That's it for me. Let's shut it down. I would like to see how this position plays out, though. I'm not in the market at all. I'm just observing. Just observing. Sometimes it's good to just watch the market and see how it moves. We got some divergence down there, so if anything, let's see what we can conjure up as a potential entry. Let's see, potential entry. Yeah, price is kind of struggling, but we can get a break and a retest of 341. That's where the sniper entry will be. 144, no, 144, exactly. Break and retest of that level. Then 182 would be the first take profit. Yep. Alright, so we got what? 61. Let's do 81 point stop. 81 point stop. It's just 80 point stop, bull, whatever. So now, let's take that off. Now we need price to kind of break above, retest, like it's doing right here. Retest. And then take it to this high. That'd be a nice move. When you think? Don't you think? Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? Didn't you know? Didn't you know? Yeah, we need a close above that level though, and then a retest and a possible continuation to the upside. There goes that push. Boom. There goes that push. How about it? We got to just strong push all the way through. We got a nice little break of this level. Nice little break. And if we can get a break in a retest to continue up, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. Just might enter the market on this one. Nice, a strong push. I think that's it. The move was made. Move was made right here. This retracement. Right here. This was the retracement right there. That was the entry. Boom. Yep, that was the entry. We had a stop pump below this order block. Break, retest of the level. Nice wicks. Could have entered right here off of this candle. Yeah, that would have been sniper. That would have been a sniper entry. I was expecting it to actually pull back a little bit. It did exactly what I thought it would do. Break above 145. We did not get a retracement though. Because it's already more than halfway towards first target at 183. Just being patient. I know I said I was signing off. When the market presents the opportunities and you trust your analysis, you just gotta, it's a waiting game, baby. You know what I mean? It's a waiting game. Let's see. Now, if we could still get that retracement to 145.18, that'd be dope. That would be amazing. Still working on my audio. Got to get the right equipment. I don't have good headphones. I got me some Five Belows. Some Five Below earbuds. A marketplace microphone. From the muscle, baby. Doing this from the muscle. Got to start somewhere, right? All right, so we got a nice little resistance zone. Boom, boom. If we can get price to actually retrace, that'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. You dig. Yeah, that was the move, though. Dang. That was the move, y'all. The entry was right down here. If anything, if I would have realized that or paid attention to that, I would have set a pending buy stop. That was the retracement. Identification of support found. Boom. Some wicks right there, but I would have entered off of this candle before push through. If anything, that would have been an entry right there. Stop underneath that low. 86, 86, 101. Top of this level. Boom. You know what I mean? entered me late. I didn't really get a good position, good entry. Shit. That's what happens when you force it. Didn't get a really good entry. Now, my concern is it's going to take out the lows. I didn't like that entry. I pulled out. My terminal was kind of goofy. And of course, price is about to push off of that level. Yeah, my terminal was acting a little glitchy. And it entered me late. Like, my entry, when I entered the market, it was down here at 144, like we've been talking about. But for some reason, it got me in at 149. I did not like that at all. Like, at all. Yeah, I did not like it. If your terminal starts acting up, it might be time to just shut down. Because it's doing exactly what I anticipated. That break, retested this level. Now we needed to push up. The only thing I didn't fully analyze is the full push up and then a retracement. But if that's the case, this bad boy could definitely push up to here to this order block, this continuation pattern. Alright, so this one I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I got out with a profit of like $10. Yep. 149, exit at 175. So 144, 49, 149, 25 to 149, 75. Dang, that sucks. If would have just stayed in, held it a little bit, would have been Gucci. But yeah, I did not like that. I'm like, yo, why ain't it enter me at that level? Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's just a waiting game at this point, y'all. I've entered the market enough for the day. It's Friday. Wait, is it Friday? It is Friday. Sheesh. And that's how it's done, baby. You know? Oh, we're on M and Q. No wonder. And Q. I was about to say, I have positions, and it's not showing the position. You see, I'm trying to buy in the market, and it got me in right here instead of right here. That would have been a move right there. Get that off the screen. Yeah, that was the move right here. Getting in right there. Stop at this low. Take it up to this level. To this continuation pattern. Boom. Money in the bag. Honestly, it might do that again. It might do a nice little retest because this is just a little stop hunt for that hour time frame. Should we re-enter? If nah, Nah. Nah, let's not do it to ourselves. The entry is right there, though. The entry is right there, though. Ooh, that entry was right there, though. We should have got in. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, we should have got in. Ooh. Oh, my God. See? I was too emotional. I was too fearful. And I didn't want that fear of missing out to be the detriment. Because that could have obviously went in the opposite direction. It could have kept pushing to take out the lows. That would have been a nice little scalp opportunity. Because right now, this is going to go up to 183. This is the next level it's going to reach, in my opinion. Let's see. 183. Oh, the heck? Where is it at? Come on. It's going to go for 183. Nice little break and retest off of this liquidity level. I like this actually because it created this candlestick pattern and it's reacting, finding support at this level. What time is this? 10:47. Definitely shutting down at 11 o'clock. So let's see how price moves from here. Do we get another tap? 1, 2, 3. The third touch is the final touch. Let's see if we can get a final touch at 145 and take it to 183. If we can get another touch right here and take it to 183, that'll be what? 2.5 to 1. It's not bad. Not bad at all, actually. But we need price to actually pull back again. The only thing about that is temporary lower highs. If it continues that, it could break these temporary lows and push down. That nice little support found on that level is creating another continuation pattern. We're going to set a pending right there. Is it going to get us in the market? Oh. No. We got the pending there. It's there. It's right there. Just get us in. Let's just exit. I don't like the way the market is moving. If anything, we wanted to dip a little bit further in, get a discount. We need a discount on that move. Yeah, we need price to actually come a little further in before we take this, because I'm surprised it didn't bring us in the market though on that 1049 candle. Yeah, I think the market is ready to make that move to the upside and take out market opening. Where's market open? Up here. 9:30. Market open is up here at this high. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that was the move. It was already made. Boom. Move was already made. Now it's ready for the push to the upside. Dang. We didn't get in. I set the pending and then didn't hit it. I had to exit out that thing. It was getting kind of choppy. But that would be the entry right there. Continue to the upside. At least take out these temporary highs right here. You know what I mean? Even that would have been a nice 1-to-1, 1.5-to-1. Yep, there was a nice continuation pattern right here created from 1049 to 1052. Continuation. Yep, take out these highs. All right, we missed a move. Market didn't get us in. On Tradeovate, this candle hits 1044. Was it 144? Didn't even hit 145 on here. On Tradeovate, it definitely hit 1445. So yeah, that's that. I'm not gonna mess around with the oh wait, we got a nice little push back to that level. Can we get a discount? We missed the buy. We missed the buy. That was the buy. That was the third touch. The fourth touch, actually. You know what? When you start getting like this, it's time to walk away. All right, I'm shutting down. All right, thank you for joining me. I mean, I don't see anybody on here. So hopefully you guys catch the video. I'm going to post this trading session in my videos, YouTube channel, whatever this is, you know. So day 4 of trading my funded accounts. I'm up 900 on 4 accounts. On my fifth account, I'm up like 25. So, which is pretty dope. Let me see. Am I being greedy if I actually enter this? Let's see if it takes out these lows. You know what? No, I'm done. I'll take a look at that later on in the day to see how that played out. Because right now, looks like price wants to kind of give us a discount entry. Kind of looks like it wants to give us a discount entry, y'all. Let's see. Kind of want to call it one, you know, but it's about to be 11 o'clock. Yeah, this is. You see what's happening. The analysis is there. The analysis is definitely there. I'm just being very hesitant on entering the market. didn't. Unless we enter right here. Dang. That low. Yep, that was the discount. That was the discount at the bottom of that wick. I had my finger on buy. Had my finger on buy. I sure did. That was the discount entry. I like this wick action though. This candle's closing in one. You know, are the market makers gonna push price further down, take out this low, or they're gonna do the midday reversal? Well, it's not midday yet, but all right. Well, that's it for me. We see the analysis. It's on the recording. Whoever sees this video, what's today? It's August 14th. Check the New York trading session. You can see how this played out. I'm going to get out of here before I find myself over trading and taking losses and chasing profits. Peace. Thank you for joining me. If you're interested in using any of the software that I use, like this Avner Suite indicator, let me know. We got the trend ribbons, the buy and sell signals, continuation signals. We use these for entries and trailing stops. It's a great system to add to your indicator, arsenal, or your trading arsenal. Yeah, thank you for joining me. Catch you on the next live on Monday. Market open. Oh, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. I know I'm a new trader, or a new YouTube trader, trying to enter this space, whatever, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to build something here. So if you like this type of content, if you like how I analyze the markets, like and subscribe, join the community, and hopefully 6 months to 12-18 months from now, we have a nice healthy sized community where we're all trading and learning together. And that's exactly why you don't chase trades. You see that? Would have got stopped out right there. A couple of those moves, those taps would have been cool for scalping, but because my analysis wanted the market to push up to take out certain levels, we would have been stopped out, adding a loss to the day. Well, we're already up in profit on a Friday trading. So that's that. That is the end of the day for me. It is 11. Look, at 11 o'clock a.m., I'm done. Perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and delete that, because we didn't even take that position. But as you can see, we do have a nice little push down, an extension break of this low, a retracement to this low, and then a sell signal was right here. So if you're just using strictly the Avner Suite, this would have been your entry right there for that short. Take out the low. Nice low, almost 2-to-1. You know what I mean? Nice low 2-to-1. Oh, actually, nope. You would have got taken out right there. We got stopped out right there. I'm going to be transparent. If I'm looking at the market and I'm using the system, I need to be transparent. No, it wouldn't have been, the stop wouldn't have been up there. It would have been up at this high. So 141, that 1-to-1 would have just been hitting. Boom. All right, so that's the actual way you use that. Use the Avner Suite. So entry would have been right there. Stop at this high. Not at the candle. at the most recent swing or temporary high and go for a 1-to-1 to take out either the levels or a 1-to-1. That would have just been hit. Bang. Let's see. If you would have waited, break in a retest of the ribbon, your entry would have been over here. Would have stopped at the most recent high, which would have been that candle right there. To take out this level, 1.5-to-1, a 1-to-1, bang, would have been here right there. So it's a nice little suite of indicators to add to the arsenal. But that's it for me. Like I said, I like to digress. I enjoy this. Like I enjoy trading. So stuff like this is exhilarating for me. We have a nice opportunity for a buy if the trend doesn't continue. Nope, that break of that low just invalidated that. Good stuff. Because it would have been more so a break and a retest of this candle, this high or open of this candle to take it up, to take out this high, these liquidity levels. But this invalidated it. It might be a stop hunt, but whatever the case may be, like, subscribe, join the community, whatever. Let's learn and grow together. Let's trade together. Let's make a couple dollars together, but the goal is to grow mentally, financially, take care of your family, give back to the community. Like, what are your whys for going down this path? And ever since I started leaning into my whys, I'm way more disciplined. I'm not over trading. I'm being way more methodical when it comes to placing my positions. And I'm seeing profits. So, thank you for joining me. This is day 4 of trading my live accounts. Subscribe and like. Until next time. Peace.